Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
You'll want. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010.
Low outside.
The 0-2. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Bregman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Late on that fastball.
Circle change. Middle inside.
This one in the air, center field. Barosa drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Curveball. Low outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Curveball. Low inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in the desert. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Base hit and a man aboard.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here is James McCann. Out towards right center field. Conforto on his way over. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. Getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play, and hope that they can find those holes.
Now he breaks his bat. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. Now batting Max Kepler.
Oh, that's inside.
Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Chase Field. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto.
Cutter. Low inside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Circle change. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey.
Cutter. High outside.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar moving under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Kevin Alcantara in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Max Kepler. And a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And there's one away. In the air out to center. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
No score here in the second.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
0-2 now. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. This is Corbin Carroll. Golden opportunity right here. On the inside corner for a strike. In the air to left center. Alcantara should have this one. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a pop-up. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
Lars Nootbaar up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
That is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in the desert, digging in, Michael Busch. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And there's a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Change. Low inside.
Kelly checks the runner. And he's back in safely.
Sinker. Low outside.
Way inside.
Cutter. Low outside.
That smash towards center. This one could be trouble. Coming home. And now they trail by 1. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Circle change.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Circle change.
Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Left field. Base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Circle change.
Tyrone Taylor, the next Cub to hit.
Ball. Down.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Out to center. Barosa in position. He makes the grab.
Cutter. Middle outside.
And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab. And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Circle change. Low outside.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Low inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
4-seam fastball.
Hat off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there. And it's 2-2.
Low inside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Circle change. Low middle.
Goes down looking. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Chase Field, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, in there. That's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. In there for strike 1. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Corner over to first. 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now 4-2. Start of the 4th, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Conforto.
Circle change. Low inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. And the first offering is not close.
Circle change. Low outside.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Save! And they trail by one.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year over. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom 4, leading off, Corbin Carroll. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped. 1 away. Now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Vargas.
And that one fouled off. Vargas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Right side. Corner. Third out. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now a 5-4 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Tyrone Taylor. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. There's a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
And that one fouled off.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Hit softly on the ground to third. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
To the right side, down the line, and it's foul. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. That's too low. Ball 1.
Circle change. Low inside.
Ball, that's in.
Sinker.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one out in front that
Four-seam
time.
fastball. Low inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
Outside with a
outside.
breaking ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
This one in the air right field. Conforto raging back towards the wall. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
In time to Bush, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Cubs 4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Nico Horner getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Nico
Four-seam
Horner.
fastball. High inside.
Out towards left center. And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Out towards right center field. Carroll under it. And there's 1 down. So up next for Chicago, Michael
Low
Bush.
inside.
He swings and misses at the first
Circle
pitch.
change.
0-1.
Middle outside.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips
ball
over the
bounced
fence,
over.
so it's an automatic
base.
double.
Circle change. Low nil.
Fouls away the first offering.
Circle change. Middle inside.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead. It's a 2-run single, 6-5. In up to hit. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Merrill Kelly departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Circle change. Low nil.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Sinker. Low nil.
That's a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Slayer. Middle inside.
To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Sinker.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ooh, Baya.
Sweeper.
Gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Slayer. Low inside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sweeper.
Amaya off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
There's a line drive to left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Jorge Barrosa.
That's the ball.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Rollison, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sepperjohn warming up as well. Foul ball there. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out to short. In time to Bush. Got him.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the DH, Gabriel Moreno. His home and away splits there. Step off, throw to first. Carroll dives back in safely. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Outside with a breaking ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
This one in the air center field, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Alex Bregman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Cubs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That's ball 2.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Bregman takes downstairs.
First
Sinker.
pitch strike from the
Low
pitcher, but then
inside.
no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the
Buck,
driver's
that
seat
pitch
with
is
a
out.
3-1 count.
That one misses.
Up next
So a
for the
leadoff
Cubs,
walk.
catcher
Circle change. Low middle.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Over to Perdomo. That's one. On to first, double play. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Ryan Rollison into the game.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
This one smacked out to left center. And there's a base hit, and the tying run is on with a leadoff single. James McCann in now. He's already homered in this game.
Inside,
If you're
ball
a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The D-backs with the tying run on at first. Here the bottom of the 7th.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto settles underneath it. And there's one down.
ball.
Vargas, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Max Kepler at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. Big stack center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Ryan Rollison gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Ryan Zefferjohn gets the call from the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Now here is Jorge Barrosa. On to Horner, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Leading off
Circle
for the Cubs,
change.
second baseman,
Low inside.
Nico Horner.
There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And fouled off.
Sinker. Low middle. Slider. Middle inside.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
Slider. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Low inside.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move. Out number 2. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs. Seiya Suzuki looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Suzuki wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one fouled off.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Torey Lovello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Brandon Garcia will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Number 62 taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Line drive, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That one in triple digits.
Change. Low inside.
Next pitch is outside.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That's a base hit around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. First and second, 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor, the next Cub to hit.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
On the ground right side. Vargas steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 7-6 ball game. So coming into the game now on defense, number 75. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Pedro Ramirez. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
That's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Trent Thornton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Valencia also throwing. Late swing fouled off. This one in the air center field. Alcantara on his way in. And there's one away.
Up next,
Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Over to first, and he's safe.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Alcantara gets there. He's under it. 2 down. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On a line, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. Not in time. He's got a double.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Zefferson done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Trent Thornton.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That ball's foul.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got one challenge left now. Up the middle. A sliding stop at short. To first. What a play. Inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Arizona's on top 8-7. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. Trey Jameson on a pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good take.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Conforto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
4-seam fastball.
Jameson going for save number 1 in this spot.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.